Okay, so let's run through that your turn. I've actually rewritten this with my points labeled A and B. I meant to do that. Apologies for that. The gradient MAB, that's the gradient between the points A and B, is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And that is equal to, now remember, label up our points. This is x2, y2. This is x1, y1. And so we've got 3 take away 8 over 1 take away 4. So this is not going to be such a straightforward gradient as the last one that I did. 3 is minus 5. 1 take away 4 is minus 3. And that gives us, if we cancel out the minuses, 5 over 3. Now this is the point where we've got our two options. So we're going with option 1. We write down y equals mx plus c. And we put in our gradient, which was our 5 over 3. So we've got 5 over 3x plus c. And we put in 1 point. So now if we go back up, it's up to you which point you put in. Both in this case are really equally difficult to work with. So let's work with A. So 8 is equal to 5 over 3 times 4 plus c. That there gives us 20 over 3. C still equal to 8. Now we need to do 8 take away 20 over 3. It's easier to turn out something over 3. So we've got 24 over 3. That's just the same as 8. Take away 20 over 3 equals c. And so c there is equal to 24 take away 20 is 4 over 3. Now it's always important we need to write our line equation. So y equals 5 over 3x plus 4 over 3. So that is on 1 worked through. Slightly more awkward numbers this time, but as you move beyond kind of Nat 5 line equations, it's not rare to get some awkward numbers turning up. So don't be surprised if your numbers, you get some fractions in there, you get some less nice things to work with. Option 2, we write down y minus b equals x minus a. So remember, our a and b is one of our points up here. Let's just, for interest's sake, use the point, this point here, point B, which is the point 1, 3. We'll see it still gives us the same line, which is an important thing. Okay, so putting our 3 in for D, our M is still our 5 over 3, which we worked out earlier, and x minus a, which is 1. Again, sorting this out, I'd expand the bracket first. Y minus 3 equals 5 over 3x minus 5 over 3. Add 3 to both sides. We get y equals 5 over 3 x minus 5 over 3 plus 3. Again, slightly awkward number. Turning 3 into thirds is the same as 9 over 3. So we get 9 over 3 take 5 over 3, which is the same as 4 over 3. I'll let you figure out that fraction work. I changed that to 9 over 3, taken 5 over 3 away from 9 over 3 and got 4 over 3. And so we get our line equation. Two line equations match, even though we use different points. As long as we use one of the 2 points to start with, we will get the same line equation, and both methods give us a solution. You don't need to do both, just pick one that you're going to choose, but I'm showing both just in case you've seen different methods used. Okay, so that takes us through that example. We are going to look at a second type of question. This question is actually slightly easier. I know it's a bit ironic to do the easy question second, but actually seeing the full thing and then seeing the easier question makes sense in this case. Again, we've got two options. Here we're given a gradient and we're given a point. Well, actually, that means we can jump straight to our two options. So option 1, y equals mx plus c, we're given a gradient are given a point which we can put in as our x and y, and that'll let us find c. So here with y equals, and the gradient we're given in the question is a quarter. And now we can put that 0.37 in. So we've got 7 equals 1/4 times 3 plus c. So c is the same as 7 take away 3/4. And that might take a little bit of working. 7 is in quarters, 4 sevens are 28. So it's 28 over 4. Take away 3 over 4 equals c. Doing that, we get 25 over 4 is the same as c. And so finally, we want to write our line equation down. So y equals 1/4 x plus 25 over 4. Fractions don't need to be pretty. The fractions can be a mess. That is fine. That is not a problem at all. Okay, we'll do by option 2 as well, just so you've seen it. Really, as I say, pick one of the 2 methods. Don't try and swap between them. So the other method is to write down that formula. In this case, our a and our b are, we've only got 1 point, so that's our a and that's our b. So we've got y minus 7 equals 1/4 x minus 3. Expand the bracket. And we get, adding 7 to both sides, we get 1/4 x. Now we've already actually done over here, we did 7 add minus 3/4. So I'm going to jump straight to that 25 over 4. But you do exactly the same working to work out that fraction step. So we see we get the same answer, both methods giving us the same thing, just choosing which we prefer. Okay, so that is the examples for today. Hopefully that gives you a good starting point, and you can work through the activities and the questions that have been set now.